Well, hello there, everybody.
Hey guys.
It's all of us are here, but Scott is on location. He's popping in and out. So he will be back in as soon as he can.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah. So we want to welcome you,
And you too.
and you too.
And Eddie.
And my bestie is in Alice.
Hey, everybody.
And guess what? Let me tell you, Tinkerbell sent me a message, and here are the details right here.
Hello everyone. Big announcement. Baby was born at 3:50 p.m. Her name is Madeline. 7 pounds, 5 ounces. So happy that mom and baby are doing great.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations, Grandma.
Congratulations. Now I think your crew's ready.
Crew's ready.
Now I do think you might be a little cruise ready. That calls for a celebration.
Yes, it does.
And speaking of celebrations, good evening. We are your hosts. Go Live Together After Dark is underway. I know that we're waiting on Scott, but that's big baby news right
Big
there.
baby news. I'm so excited for her. Oh my God. I am.
Yep.
And you know what? She's got a cruise coming up in about 10 days, 10 or 12 days.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, being a new grandmother, it's going to be hard to pull back and go off for any time.
Would you still cruise?
No,
No?
I would not.
You would drop a cruise for a grandbaby?
For a grandbaby, no, I would.
What about you, Grandpop? Veto, huh?
Mhm.
That's right.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
He is a tough union rep, let me tell you, but
Yes.
we love him.
Yes.
Yo. How is your evening?
Going well so far. I am pretty tired, but I'm here. So,
I know, man. We've been at it.
The preacher called and woke us up.
Yeah, he did.
well, it's been raining all day here, so that's how the day feels. Like
Yep. And also, there is some activities that are going on inside the house. Okay, now you know these shirts. These shirts have big play buttons on the back of them, right? Our daughters are coming up behind us and pushing the play button, trying to view a video coming out of us. So, yes, we thank you, good sir, for putting a big play button on our back.
Stop pushing me in my
now
back.
people are going to push us on the ship and try to play a video or something. I thought that was kind of cool. It was cute too, it's like you can't say anything but wow.
Crazy kids.
Thank you for coming in for the replay, everybody who came in. Man, we always appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. If you are here for the replay, please indicate in the comments section #replay. But for those of everybody else who have come in on the live stream, good evening and welcome into the show. Cruising is fun anytime.
That's right.
Hey, babe. Next up in the chat is Rihanna's Life Adventures.
Good evening.
What's up?
Orange Cone Vlog has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome in to Go Live Together After Dark.
It's evening. It's night.
It is. It's kind of after dark.
It's good night.
Okay. Rihanna's Life Adventures is in the house. Good evening. It says, want to come to Alberta? -30, but feels like -45.
No, don't feel like it.
Oh,
don't
my
feel like
goodness.
No.
Next up was Yo. Good evening, y'all. Eddie Lugo Studios in the house.
It is too cold, Rihanna.
Too cold.
Too cold.
Yep.
The weather doesn't even make me feel like getting up.
I know, right?
All the way up there.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Orange Cone Vlog says effective immediately due to excessive carbohydrate. #butter toast and #toast with butter will be retired and will be replaced with #broccoli or #Brussels sprouts.
I like both of them.
I know, right?
Broccoli and Brussels
Love
sprouts.
The broccoli with extra cheese.
Especially with butter.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
We love them all. Absolutely. Cruising with Keith has made it in. Hello.
Yes.
Welcome in. Oh yeah, we love us some veggies down here, man.
Mhm.
That's where it's at right there. Mike Sickle.
Mike Sick.
Yeah, he's a Mike Sickle. I hope you're all right, man. You know, we need to hear from you every now and again. Oh, here he is. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures has made it into the show.
Oh, I
What's
am
up,
so
Mikey
sorry.
Mike?
It's so cold up there.
I know, right?
I can't imagine. I can't.
Well, it's Canada. It's always like that anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, but how does your animal go outside to
They don't. So they have to somehow go out wee and get back in.
oof?
Mm.
Yeah.
That's when you hope you have a yard. So
Yeah.
you can let the dogs out and
Let it do the business.
do their business and
Yeah,
let
get
them.
back in the house.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cruise bed.
Yep, Cruise Vet Adventures. Hey, what's up? Our
wonder if-
shipmate.
I wonder if it's cold up there up there by Houston.
And Houston, yeah. It's gonna
Because
be
it feels cool in here.
it's gonna be about 15 to 20 degrees cooler up there than it is over here.
Yeah,
So
that's what
know
I
that
was
they're
asking.
about to
If
get
it's cool
slammed
up
too.
there.
Cruising in the High Seas and Travel has made it in. Hello, welcome
Hey,
in.
Rob, and travel.
Yes. What happened to the intro music? Did
We're playing.
I played it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It played. Journeys with June and Brady. Good evening. Thank you for coming back for the evening shenanigans. Oh, snap. Here it is. Controversial Cruising has made it into the chat.
Good evening,
And Emily.
Emily. I just asked about you this morning.
And see, look. Boom. Everyone is looking good tonight. I know that's right.
We're in uniform.
We're in uniform, and they dressed me again today.
Yep.
They? I
And
mean, Ermi.
No, they did not dress me. Oh my God, they.
hey, it's after dark. It's okay. If you just let it go. Just let it go.
Go. Let it go.
That's what Mikey said in
It's okay.
his Opera Canada. Let it go. Where's my yes. My Ponto.
We are doing well.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Absolutely. Yes, we are cruise ready. Yep. And
What do we got? How
Tinkerbell
many
is
days?
too.
Yes.
Tinkerbell is too. Yes, sir. Cruise. That's 2 weeks,
13 days,
Well,
right?
13 days.
You can leave that baby already, girl. I wouldn't be able to.
Mm.
I'm that hands-on granny.
Yeah, but our grandbabies are like 300 miles away. Imagine if they were in the same town and you were there for the birth and the shoe was on the other foot.
I don't know.
Would you be able to leave for a cruise in a couple of days?
I don't know.
Mm.
With the MSC coming to Galveston,
I know, right?
we can cruise anytime.
Yep. Hey, Bone Tired Travelers have checked in. Good evening.
Good
Thank you for
evening.
making the evening shenanigans. Popping in nap time so I could wake up in 3 hours to check in for our cruise. We fell asleep.
I know. We
Yeah.
fell asleep on
Yeah.
the Prima.
We did. We fell asleep. But early in the morning, she got up and said, hey, we need to check in for the cruise. So we're all checked in for ours too. I know you're getting excited. Alice Lugo Studios has made it into the chat. Hello.
Bestie.
Welcome in.
She's in the kitchen right now.
Yep. Cruising on the High Season Travel says, I'm definitely cruise ready too.
Who's cruising in 8 days?
8
Tinkerbell.
days. Tinker. Yep. 8 days.
God, she's got to spend every minute with the baby right now,
Mm-hmm.
and then leave.
It'll be all right. Don't worry. She could go her. Come back.
Joshua Gabriel has made it in. Hello.
Hey,
What's up?
Yep. Orange Cone Vlog says, in a hot second, I would drop the cruise. It would give me a reason to take them on a cruise in the future.
yes,
Boom.
that's true. And we did take our
Gonna-
great granny, our great grandbaby on September cruise.
Yep. And here we go. Cruising on the High Season Travel, 15 more days.
Till he gets on the Viva.
I believe it's the Viva. And let's see. Rihanna's Life Adventure says, I wish it was warm enough for rain. I know.
I know.
Yeah, that would be a breath of fresh air.
Well, it doesn't have to be warm. It just could, rain. But the thing is that those over clouds are blocking the whatever's above.
Emily,
Yep. Rock the Boat has made it in. Good evening.
hey, we were talking about you just the other day.
Yes, we were.
No, it was
And-
this morning.
and because MSC is coming.
Yes.
MSC is coming to Galveston. It is true.
So we might see y'all.
Yes, absolutely. We need to jump on an MSC ship and see what it is all about. I know that we are super, super excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
And yep, love the hair.
Thank
Boom.
you. Stop it.
I had to represent for Scott.
Mm.
Yep. Cruise Vet Adventure says just drinking a tasty beverage and trying to keep warm.
I know.
So yeah, it must be cool up
Must
there
be
already.
cool up there.
Yep. This
Because it's cold in this room, and I want to get up and turn the heat on because it's kind of cold.
heat, you say?
Go turn it on, baby. The heat over there on the fireplace.
Mm.
Ooh.
Antoinette had fun. Hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
What is going down?
Mm.
Drinking the Buffalo Trace? What's a Buffalo?
You know, we don't know. We got to Google it.
Okay. Emily says you can keep those green veggies. No, thank you. I love broccoli.
I love
I
broccoli.
really do.
I love Brussels sprouts.
Yep.
I don't think I ever had Brussels sprouts, but broccoli, I will definitely put some
They're-
cheese on top. And
Yeah, they're little cabbages.
yeah, I've seen them.
Yep.
I'm not sure if I ever had them.
I mean, cabbage is pretty cool. Rob says, Cheryl, welcome to the Great White North.
I know, right?
I'm gonna try them out on the premium.
And let me see.
Oh, it's currently 43.
Oh, okay, that'll work. But it's still cold though. Hey, we got somebody coming into the panel.
Yes, he did have a great
Hey.
live. We watched it from the TV. Rock the Boat. We watched
Mhm.
Keith from the TV.
6.2
phone.
inches on the ground right now.
Man,
Wow. And Mike says, how's the weather in Ontario, Rob? What's up, Scott?
I'm having serious technical difficulties, if you can hear me.
we can hear you.
Well, yeah, we can hear you at least. So this is a good thing. You're coming
Yeah,
in sideways though.
He's got
My
it.
camera.
There you
Yeah.
go.
It's
So
it's
is it-
up and down now.
Is it right way now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But I
Don't do that.
Whenever you turn it like that, it comes in sideways.
Go the other way.
of course, why wouldn't it come in sideways?
Right? Okay, Rihanna says, Ross, that is more snow than we have.
Man.
Yep. Okay, and yes, Rob is reminding everybody that Cheryl and him will be having a great show starting February 10th called The North Meets the South.
Mm.
And they're going to discuss the differences between, traveling from Canada versus the U.S. I know that they would love to have you guys come by on Saturdays.
Okay.
And let's see. Orange Cone Vlog says another 4 inches is due by noon tomorrow. Then the deep freeze kicks in.
What can be a deep freeze when there's, oh my God, they're making me so cold.
Check it out. Emily says, Cheryl, I was hanging out with the old man farm guy last night
Yes.
online. Old man King
Yeah,
Homestead.
you know.
Yeah. that's a good channel.
Well, I love the way he talks.
Yep.
Well,
Oh wow. She has no choice. Signed a contract with the group I am hosting. I have to
oh
go.
man, see, she would do it.
Yep.
I'm telling you, something about being a grandmother. It don't matter how many times.
Yep.
See what happened to us?
Look,
And
look.
Alice says I'm saying,
What?
I,
Jeremy's in the chat. Look at what he said, Eddie. Someone is missing the nerve doing vacation-y stuff.
He's trying to come in, Jeremy.
He is.
but he's having technical issues, turning his
Screen rotation.
Screen rotation. He's on location. He's going to show us a tour
Mhm.
of where he's at, but he keeps popping in and out.
Yep.
That's what he's doing. He's probably listening, but
Right.
yeah.
Let's see. MSC crew in the house. I know that's
Yeah,
right.
I know that's right.
Ooh, we are so excited.
We're excited.
And don't you know I bookmarked the travel advisory rates
We had one for $78.
page?
What?
Yeah,
78
$78.
I'm telling you.
It's TA rates
He
are
signed me up, because I didn't do that. I didn't follow through the other one.
right.
But he signed me up so he can take, a kid and I can take a kid.
Yep.
Nice.
Can you hear
So
me?
Scott- Yes.
Yes.
All right. I think we got
And
it.
see you also. That city. What's the name of that?
Hey,
City?
Will G. Will G has made it in. Canadian Family Life has made it in. Hello,
Hey.
welcome in. And Jeremy Farino. Hey, Scott. Jeremy Farino is leaving for the Panama Canal on Sunday.
And he'll wave when he comes around Florida.
Oof.
Great. I'm flying back to Harrisburg on Sunday.
Universal Orlando Resort.
Yeah, and it's backwards, isn't it?
No, I read it.
Yeah, but it was backwards, right?
I don't know if you're saying that I can read backwards or dyslexic.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, no, yeah,
it's right.
It's correct.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're
I had
reading.
to uncheck mirror camera. I'm using a different browser now. I had to install a different browser on the fly and do all this other stuff. I don't know why I always have so many technical difficulties, but this is the dedication that I have to bringing everybody along for the ride. So.
Yep. Will G is 15 hours until the Jubilee.
Oh, I almost lost my breath. Oh my God, you're gonna have so much fun, Will G.
15 hours.
That's
Welcome.
tomorrow.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome to Galveston.
Hope
Welcome.
I know you guys are going to have a great time.
Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yep. Oh, snap. The one we know and love, and our brother from another mother, Rob with Cruz Brothers, is in the house. Hello, everyone, and hope all are enjoying the show so far. You bet your bottom dollar we are. Did you bring any broccoli? I just want to know.
No, 10
Butter
bits.
broccoli.
10 bits.
Oh, 10 bits? Okay.
We want 10 bits.
10 bits instead of broccoli.
Yes. And June,
Is it-
I know
yeah.
that's you. I love
That's what I'm saying.
broccoli.
Journeys
Oh my
with
God.
June and Brady.
The kids
Love broccoli.
The kids love broccoli.
Yes.
If I say it too loud, they're gonna come in here and say, "Are we having broccoli right now?"
Right. See?
See? And he was just passing by.
Yep. Together We Travel has made it in. Hello, welcome
there.
in. Oh, okay. Ross says, notice the mustard drill will be late since he is an ice cube and had to defrost.
Right.
I love it.
It's actually 78 degrees here right now, and I do have jeans on, but I also
What?
just have a t-shirt as well.
Okay, well, that'll work. And I'm looking at a Ravens t-shirt.
Hurts my
That's
eyes.
right. That's right. The
Yep.
new Super Bowl champions.
Yep.
Hurts my eyes. Buffalo and bourbon.
Uh-huh.
That's what it is.
Buffalo Trace, Kentucky bourbon.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Voodoo.
Well, that'll work.
Donuts.
Let me see who else has. Oh, Carmen for the win. Carmen has made it in. Hello, welcome
Hey.
in.
Hola, Carmen. He says, I see a lot of shorts. It must be warm in Florida. It is. 78 degrees is warm. You better
Yeah.
be having shorts.
That's what
It
he.
is very warm.
That's what he keeps it at the house. So yeah, that'll work.
That's 1 degree warmer than I keep the house.
Yeah. So I know you're comfortable.
Yes.
Yes, and it was 84 earlier. It was absolutely wonderful.
Right.
That is like a logo from Florida.
But it was 63 yesterday. It was 84 today. Tomorrow it's only going to be 65. It's like, how does anybody live through the short winter they have down here, because it's just all over the place.
Yep. And Will G and them are driving in tomorrow morning.
Oh wow, okay.
That'll work. And let's see. Let me try. Okay, Orange Cone Vlog says, Scott, go to Voodoo Donuts and try them out.
I was just there, and I have been there before, and I have tried them. They're pretty good. I mean, they're basically like, I'm trying to think. There's another donut shop that's similar, but they basically are just donuts with like a whole bunch of stuff piled up on top of them. I mean, they're okay, but they're nothing special, and they're definitely overpriced. So,
Oh, okay.
for
And
some reason, normally this is spinning, like it is in the beginning of a movie that, was produced by Universal. But for some reason, the whole week we've been here, I don't know if it's broken or if there's something else wrong with it, but it's kind of stuck there. It's not spinning. So.
Right. Well, let's see. Rob had a question. No, the Mike had a question. Did the Ravens get rid of their coach?
They did a lot. NFL did a lot. Well, the football league did a lot of moving around coaches, as well as coaches retiring.
Right.
This past.
I mean, that always happens. I mean, is just, that's just part of the game, right?
Yeah.
What is this place?
This is Universal Studios.
Mm.
This is the entrance.
Oh, okay.
The main entrance to the park.
Now the park closed at 8 o'clock tonight. So
No island celebration. It's on the outside.
this is the original park. Islands of Adventure is the new park that it's not new, but it's the newer of the two parks.
Yeah.
And I'll be headed over that way just as soon as I go up here to the gates and let you guys just see a bunch of lights, because there's nothing to see in there because it's so dark. So
Orange Ross says the globe isn't spinning, so it represents the world at this time, frozen.
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, I was really disappointed because it's pretty cool to get some video footage
Could
of
be
it.
people in it.
Yeah.
Maybe up until 10 or 11 or midnight.
Even in the winter months.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I doubt the camera is able to pick it up, but of course now that the park is closed,
Yeah, it's close
this is when they start doing different things in the park and stuff for like productions and stuff. So it looks like on this truck they have a big alligator with what looks like a crown on its head. They're going to turn there and head down one of the other streets. So they probably won't get close enough for you to see it, but
Be sure to watch your 6 for security, man.
Yeah.
well, I'm just up. I'm up at the public gate, so they can't really do anything at this point.
Okay.
So it's all
I
public.
don't want you
domain.
to have to
Right
do
there,
it.
right there is security anyway, right? See, look,
Right.
he's walking towards me. Look, he's
Uh-huh.
got a mask on. He's like, sir, no camera. See, look, he waved. See, this isn't the casino, man.
Running.
I know that would have been a cool run right there, though, straight out the front gate.
It's
There goes Scott.
been years since I've been in that park.
Oh man, we were here twice. We have a 3-day ticket, but we've only come 2 days. I asked Declan if he wanted to come tomorrow yet. He said no. He just really wants to chill tomorrow. He wants to go to Springs and spend. His sister got him a Disney gift card before we came down here, so he wants to go there and spend it, buy something fun.
Cool.
So we'll probably go and hang out at Disney Springs tomorrow. Then we have a late flight too. We'll be flying home. I don't think we fly home until 4 o'clock. We get in at 6:30. But the great thing about it is that we only live about 15 minutes from the airport. So
Right.
we'll be home in about 15 minutes rather than the usual hour and a half. So there's something up here at the Hard Rock Cafe that I guess a lot of people do know about, but there's also quite a few people who don't know about it. And it's really far back in the back. It's almost kind of like an Easter egg. I discovered it probably in like 2005 or 2007, sometime around that. And it was just an obscure thing I saw on the internet. Somebody said, "Hey, go check out what's behind the Hard Rock Cafe." And I was just like, "Oh, okay." And I came here shortly after reading that and just started wandering around the building. And next thing you know, I stumbled across it. So, a little piece of history, actually. So, yeah. We're headed up there right now. This building right here is the Hard Rock. So, hopefully all that music isn't being picked up by my headphones.
It is very clearly.
Well, I apologize for that. And
All is well. All is well. The Mike and Rihanna asked, "Why is Smokey there?"
it's not smoky. It's like
No,
water.
I think he meant the entrance of a Universal. It's where the whirl thing is sitting on the fountain. It's just steam that
yeah.
comes out. That's it.
It's actually it's actually like water spray, and I think
Yeah.
it's just for effect
Effects and yeah, effects.
because it's a huge photo op. I mean, sometimes it could take 20-25 minutes to get a spot by the railing, just to try to do a narrow photo of you or whoever it is you're trying to take a picture of, because
And
people
Rob,
line up there all the time for it. So.
Rob has a question also for you. Have you done Legoland?
No. Nope, have not. So all the way back here, this being here inside the park, there's a fence right here if you can't see. This building right here inside the fence used to be Nickelodeon Studios before Nickelodeon Studios was dissolved. They used to film a lot of the Nickelodeon kids game shows and stuff here in this building, and they had stuff for the park that was relevant to the park as well, but they used to do all the Nickelodeon game show productions here. They used to choose and pick people, teenagers and stuff like that, from the park who were here visiting, and enjoying the park, and they would pull them in and they would get to be on a game show and on an episode on Nickelodeon Network. So
Yep. Hey, the Bud Files have made it in. And Mike and Rihanna says, what is your favorite ride at Universal Studios?
Ooh, at Studios, it's probably the Transformers. And nostalgically, probably Men in Black and E.T. What's really cool about E.T. is they take you give them your name and they scan a card. They give you the card, and then they scan the card when you get on the ride. And at the end, the animatronic ET actually says your name.
Mm-hmm.
So for little kids, that's probably a big deal. Okay, so here's the Easter egg back here, way behind here. Almost nobody knows it's back here, and it is an actual bona fide, legitimate section of
The Berlin Wall. Wow.
Wow.
That is awesome.
That is not, yeah.
Yep, there it is. So almost nobody knows. I mean, there's a lot of people that know it here, but there's a crap ton of people who do not know it's back here, or that they could even come back here and see it for free.
Right.
So
Wow, that's cool.
It's very.
Eddie Lugo Studio says his favorite ride is the Hulk. Tell us Tell us
Yeah.
all
So
about
the
it.
Hulk. So the Hulk is not at Universal Studios. The Hulk is at Islands of Adventure.
Okay.
So, if Mike and Rihanna would like to rephrase their question and ask, what is the Mustard Drill's favorite ride at the Universal Orlando Resort? Well, then that would have to be the Velocicoaster, followed by the Hulk.
Okay. Well, Eddie, tell us about the Hulk ride. What do you like the most about it?
You get in, it's all the torque and all that, and something shoots out of the cannon, and it goes so fast. I mean, it's amazing. I
Wow.
do that thing at
It's a
least
catapult.
minimum 3 days, 2
it's-
times.
It's a catapult. It catapults you from 0 to 70 in about 3 seconds.
Wow.
Your face is gonna be going like this.
So-
You know, every time me and Alex go to the park, minimum 3 times.
Minimum.
Anywhere, front
Okay.
row.
Well, that's cool. Hey, happily ever Yeti has made it in. Hello, welcome.
Yay!
Come in.
And-
And
And Jennifer from Embarkation Nation has made it in.
Good
Hello.
morning. Good evening.
Good evening. Yes.
So I'm sure it just looks like a bunch of big light blur, but from this side of City Walk, this is the NBC Grill Brew, or Grill and Brew, Voodoo Donuts, Universal Store. Emerald Lagasse used to have a restaurant here. It used to be right there. It's not here anymore. There's a couple of other small restaurants in there. Bubba Gump Shrimp Company is there. Margaritaville at Margaritaville at City Walk, followed by, there's a row of restaurants and clubs that I'm going to be walking up past on the back here. And one of them is, I don't know if it's the world famous, Jeremy, you can tell me if it's a world famous restaurant or not, but it's a New Orleans themed restaurant called Pat O'Brien.
Oh, I love it. I
They got
love
one in Chicago.
Pat
I think,
O'Brien's.
as Orange Cone. I think they got one in Chicago.
Orange Cone. Do they have one in Chicago? And happily ever Yeti said the Velocicoaster is the best ride in the country. And Ross
Yeah.
said Ross said his favorite ride there was Back to the Future.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Back to the Future's been gone for a couple of years now. They replaced it with a Simpsons themed ride. So, I mean, it's okay. It's not that great. It's pretty similar to Back to the Future. It was a simulator ride. I don't really like those too much because, I mean, it is shaky around a lot. I usually end up with a sore neck and a headache at the end of them. So,
Yeah.
But so now this here, of course, this is Hard Rock Cafe here. And then this used to be the NBA Cafe, and now it's a place called the Chocolate Emporium. It's extremely popular. Usually there's a big, long waiting list to get in there. They have these incredible milkshakes that they serve in a mason jar. You get it's similar to the thing that they're doing on Icon of the Seas, where you get this milkshake and then they pile like a big brownie on it or a big slice of cake or something like that with whipped cream and everything else. It's like something nobody could ever eat.
Wow.
I think it's a $40 milkshake
Oh,
in there.
Oh my God.
But,
the devil
Yeah.
is alive.
I know, right?
yeah,
Mike
but
and Rihanna asked the question, do they have backlot tours at Universal Studios Orlando?
they used to have them at Universal
Yeah.
Studios. They also used to have them at Disney Hollywood Studios. However, they do not have them at either anymore.
Yep.
No.
I don't know if they'll bring them back or if they just were
Now, Jimmy
gone
Brown
permanently,
has made it in.
or what the deal was with it. But so this
Okay,
is some of the stuff here in the Chocolate Emporium. Looks like there is an entire case of Mahomes.
Okay.
Same people.
Yeah.
This is
but I knew they
basically a
had-
gift shop in here. It's not really anything that spectacular or that amazing. And of course, can't see anybody with any of the milkshakes, or I try to grab a quick look at one. But in the event, we're heading on out. It's pretty noisy in there, pretty crowded in there.
Yep.
I've got dark sunglasses on. I can barely see.
Yep. And Najuma Brown came in, and Jennifer says they have a Pat O'Brien's in San Antonio, and Orange Cone Vlog says yes, it's called Pat O'Brien's, but it's not the same people.
Oh, you got Misa playing. You see that big tower back there? That's Islands of Adventure's entrance.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Where he's going right now.
That'll work.
Eddie knows his Universal, doesn't he?
Sounds like it.
It's been about 20 years since I've been there, so
It's been so long.
Yeah, so Islands is, like I said, the newer of the park. It has more of the new kind of Daredevil kind of rides. It has plenty of rides too. It has entire sets for Dr. Seuss. So you can see a whole bunch of stuff here: Cat in the Hat, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. A whole bunch of different stuff. It's a pretty cool area. My wife and I still ride the Cat in the Hat ride every time we come here. So
me too. We do it
and of
too.
course you can't see it because of how the park is angled, but there are these towers right here, and those are the Doctor Doom Fearfall towers. But then right beyond this building right here, again, you can't see it because of the building and the way the park kind of twists that way, but that is where the Hulk ride is. So the Hulk ride here is right at the front of the park, and the Velocicoaster is all the way in the back in the Jurassic Park section of it. But so what they've been doing the last couple of years is they have Harry Potter land here in both of the parks. And if you have a Hopper ticket, you're able to take the Hogwarts Express. If you know anything about Harry Potter, you're able to take the Hogwarts Express train back and forth between the two parks. And it in itself is a different experience depending on which park you're going. So the experience you have on the train going from Islands to Universal or Studios is different than when you go from Studios over to Islands. So it's a pretty unique situation. I always encourage everybody to go both ways on it so that you can, because it's a different experience when you ride the train both ways. So one day we started in Studios and ended in Islands, and then we yesterday when we came here we did the reverse. We started in Islands and ended in Universal Studios. So we still have one day left on our ticket, but I don't think we're gonna use it. So
that'll work. All right.
Did y'all eat anything special today? I like to hear about food.
No, not today. So today, what we did was, I've been bringing my kids here since they were in diapers, and my son is 24 now. So, and he's always ever known as this kind of area, this Lake Buena Vista, Kissimmee area of Orlando. So, today he and I went into Orlando City, into downtown to the lake. I think it's called Lake Eola or something like that or whatever. It's a favorite spot of locals and stuff. So we went there and we walked all around the lake. I sent you guys some pictures from there today.
Yeah.
Really just, it is a world away from Kissimmee and from the tourist areas of Orlando. It's literally like you're in a completely different part of the country. It doesn't look anything like it. It doesn't feel like it. The people aren't the same. So we just had a really great time there today, walking around and exploring that area and seeing something different. So we did that, and then we just went to a Mexican restaurant called Chuy's for dinner, and that was it. So we haven't really eaten anywhere special or anything while we were down here. My son and I have, when it's just him and I, or it's just me or whatever, we have very simple tastes. We've just gone to places like Cane's and Wingstop and stuff like that.
Right.
Just nothing special. So, but this sign over here says margaritas to go, so I bet I could get a long pour.
Probably,
Unless
they're already mixed. Michael
No,
Michael
they're
Ann
actually-
spoiled. Michael Ann spoiled mama made it in. Good evening. I'm not sure which one of these would be a long pour. Will G said they just ate at Chewy's tonight.
booze in the blender.
What does I take two? Who's to blame?
Who's to blame? Living it up.
Living it up might be good.
Yeah.
Or watermelon.
Oh yeah, watermelon.
Michael Ann says mango margarita sounds good.
Oh, I get that all the time, don't
Yep. On the ship. And then passes me half of it. It says drink. Cruise Vet says give me a who's to blame, please.
you?
We blame you.
Right.
So quite a few years ago, there was a private party here to promote a brand new liquor brand, new vodka that had been just launched, owned mostly by an actor named Dan Aykroyd, and he launched a liquor brand called Crystal Skull Vodka, and he had a big kind of launch party here, and my wife and I were here, and a friend of hers was with us, and her friend, did the whole like tossing her hair around stuff or whatever, and she got picked from the crowd to come into the party. It was, like I said, a private party, but they were picking people from the crowd to come in. She got picked, and she said to the guy, "Oh, hey, listen, can my friends come too?" And he was like, "Your girlfriend can, but the dude can't."
Oh wow.
So they got to go in and see it, and I think they got to pose for a picture with Dan Aykroyd and the Crystal Skull vodka bottles. But yeah,
He did.
It's just a memory of mine from a long time ago. So it's pretty
Yep.
good. So here's this is a restaurant in here that there's a little bit of leftover memorabilia from when the Back to the Future ride did exist here. So if Ross, if you're still in here, you can see a little bit of it when I walk in here. Until I probably get yelled at and told to leave. So this is from Jurassic World, though. This is the uniform from Dr. Wu and Owen Grady, which was played by Chris Pratt, I think, is the actor who did that.
We don't have bail money.
Nope. No bail money here.
We're going to the premium.
Never bad money.
Never.
Yeah, forget about it, right, Eddie?
That's right. Forget about it.
Doc Brown. That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
So this is the one from 2. That one was from 3. This is the one from 2. So that's pretty much all that's left of any of the Back to the Future stuff from Universal.
Yeah, that's funny.
Rob says, Scott, Eddie has the bail money that wasn't used on the booze cruise.
That's funny.
Well, that's all gone. I'm on his
So
gun
there
on the
is
wall.
since it's picking up the music a lot, I'm gonna mute my my mic here, but I'm gonna keep on walking up through.
Okay, we're gonna do the port portion of the show. That is, if Eddie has one up for us today.
Let me look at it real fast.
Yeah. Let us know where we're going.
I had the Aruba port, the little islands.
I love Aruba.
Yep.
Like the port of Oranjestad, currently the main commercial harbor of Aruba, is situated on the southwestern end of the island. The port is open for day or night navigation, allowing vessels to enter and leave at any hour. It is located along the water's edge of the capital, Oranjestad, which makes a colorful sight upon entering of the harbor.
I love Aruba.
The ships moor within walking distance from the shopping centers, a 10-minute drive from the beaches, and a little over 2 miles from the international airport. The port is has also serves a containerized cargo handling operations, with its schedule moved to Barcadera in mid-2015. This adjacent cargo facility is equipped with 50-ton gantry crane with a loading rate of 20 to 30 moves per hour and 250 meters of quiet length. This facility is used primarily for processing the imports for local consumption, and the remaining represents free zone type and transshipment cargo. The harbor has a depth of 33 feet. The safe salt water draft approved for entering and leaving is 30 feet inches. Vessels normally enter via the western channel and depart via the eastern channel. In total, there are 4,070 feet of dock length available to accommodate ocean-going vessels. The port of Oranjestad has 5 cruise berths, 2 berths with cruise terminals measuring almost 2,000 feet in length, and the other 2 berths sharing 1 cruise terminal or 1,500 feet in length. One additional cruise berth has 557 feet of length. Water deep ranges from 32 to 36 feet. On weekends, the container berth is used as the 3rd mega cruise berth, which is really nice, small, but it will take all the cruise ships on the stuff that you need to when you go to visit the island of Aruba.
All right.
Typhoon. I want a typhoon
You want a typhoon?
right now.
Right now.
Right now.
I can have none of that. Oh, beignets. They got beignets there.
Beignets.
Yes, I want
The
some
dipping sauce, yes.
Yes.
chocolate dip. Oh,
Bread
God.
pudding.
I want it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my
Sandwiches. Yeah. Po' boys.
All right.
Yeah. Pat O'Brien's.
God. Fried
Ooh.
chicken. What? Oh,
Gumbo.
my God. Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Oh, chicken Caesar. Oh,
Biscuits and gravy.
Cajun man.
Etouffee. Bayou blackened redfish.
Oh, he's playing with your emotions.
Yeah, he is. Creole chicken.
Jambalaya.
Love it. Jambalaya. Shrimp and grits. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Garden
Red-
salad.
Red beans and rice. You see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ate already.
Yeah, I know. Trying to get me to go. And here's some more drink orders coming in. We
Yeah.
got Cruise Vet with a Cat 5.
Okay.
Emily says she would take a fuzzy leprechaun. I know. I was looking at that too. I'm like, wait, fuzzy leprechaun?
But Cruise Vet, I don't know. I'm not gonna hang with you because I see that
Oh,
you
look,
like
it's
to
Bob.
drink.
Look, Bob Marley.
Look
I
at
know,
that.
that's right.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Yep.
I walked through that over 20 years ago, man. It's been a long time.
Cat
Or about
five.
Universal?
Oh, we gonna be some drinkers on this. Come on,
I don't know that to be entirely true.
Mm.
I'm gonna
How about
try to
workout?
sneak past the host.
Workout.
What happened, Scott?
I'm gonna try to sneak past the host.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
have bail. I don't have bail money,
Yeah.
and I told you not to do it.
If not, run.
That was easy peasy right there.
They're gonna get you.
Nope.
Oh wow! Just when I was getting in the
I know,
groove.
right? Oh, okay. Here we go. Orange Cone says, "Sorry, don't need any more drinks." At drinks, margarita.
Oh wow! 6.
Yep.
It's fair.
And Cruz says, "Yep." The Cruise Vet says, "Yep." That's how we do it at Cruise Vet Adventures.
Oh, see, wait.
Margarita veal.
I'm scared.
I know. I enjoyed that in Jamaica.
Yeah, we went to Jamaica,
Yeah, we
and then
did.
we went to Margaritaville with Scott, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And Grand Turk.
yeah, I'm done.
Scott on stage. I dare Scott to go on stage. Okay. Well,
I
now,
dare him too.
yeah,
He
well,
better not.
Now he's now we know who's going to be the troublemaker on
Oh
the show.
yeah, it's not y'all. It's
It's
y'all.
Mike.
I haven't had anything to drink tonight, but I guarantee you that had I had something to drink tonight, I would take that bet in a New York minute.
I
Oh,
knew-
my
yeah,
God.
I knew it.
Oh, snap. Hang on a second. Hey,
We got
a super chat.
from you
And you.
and you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rob. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
that. Robert Cruz Brothers is in the chat. Scott, and he made an announcement here on the show. He said he'll come on live whenever whenever Cruising on the High Season Travel hits the 1K. I think he's going to be at the 1K celebration or Booze 3.0, whichever comes first.
This is the movie theater here. I think it used to be an AMC theater. Now it's a Cinemark theater. There's an AMC theater over at Disney Springs. So I think that's why this isn't an AMC theater anymore. But
We have one.
I think there is 18 screens
It's been a while.
here. Standard movie, theater. Nothing big deal. But the only thing that I think that is kind of different than any of the movie theaters back from where I live, but I live in a rather conservative area, is you can actually there's a full bar in there, so you can actually get beer and mixed drinks and stuff and take them into the movie theater with you, which I recommend against, because then you get another one and you get another one and you get another one, and next thing you know, you're not really watching a movie. And
Yep.
I'm possibly speaking from experience on that one.
Burger King?
Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm scared to be with
This
y'all.
is,
I want to drink. I'm to go.
Where I'm coming down from here is I'm coming down right at Voodoo Donuts. So if you remember from the beginning of the walkthrough, so this is kind of like a big loop up and around. City Walk, I'd say, is not quite as big as Disney Springs. If you go from like the old downtown Disney area of Disney Springs all the way down to the far end of what they used to call Pleasure Island, it's probably not quite as big, but it is very big, and they have utilized the space, quite efficiently. There is a lot of stuff to see and do here at City Walk. City Walk is free parking after 6 p.m. It's open till 2:55 a.m. The only time that it is not free parking outside the only time it is not free parking outside of 6 o'clock to close is in October during Halloween Horror Nights. When, because Halloween Horror Nights is going on, they don't offer the free parking. Parking at Universal, I think, is a disgusting $37 a day now.
Oh wow.
When I first started coming here with my kids when they were little, it was $10, I think, maybe, or something like that, which was, of course,
I
pretty high
remember
back
paying
then.
$8.
So,
Lone Star Lemonade with Tito's. Hey, that's
I want the
that's your
Blue
stuff right
Paradise.
there.
Blue Paradise.
I think we found it, Scott. A Lone Star Lemonade.
Mango passion plush. No, I want the first one. The Blue Paradise.
Blue Paradise. Cruise Vet says he wants 2 Lone Star lemonades.
Wait a minute.
well,
Man,
guess what?
he
He
dropped
can't
that
get
now.
2. He can't get 2 because it says 1 drink per guest per ID.
Oh wow. Rob says I'll take 2 of everything. Also, Mike and Rihanna says, "Can I have a rose meal, please?"
Mm.
I think Jeremy and Scott might have to carry Mike from Cruise Bet around the Fremont.
It sounds
Okay,
like
Me
wow.
too, you're gonna have to carry me.
No,
it sounds
I would
like
say they're gonna probably have to. They're gonna probably definitely have to carry me around because that
Yeah,
other
I have
bar
to
is
carry me
bad.
around.
Put him on my walker and push him around.
Yeah, yeah. Throw me on the walker and push me around.
Yep. That's no fun.
So this is down on the water's edge. There
That's
are these boats that will take you to
Jump,
the different Universal.
jump,
There's several.
Jump.
There's several
jump.
Universal. There are
Okay,
several
water.
Universal
Take
resort
it easy.
hotels that. There are several Universal hotels that are accessible by boat, and just like Disney, there is on-site, on-property transportation. So this is where you can load up on the boats or come in from a resort and get off the boat here and come to City Walk or the parks during the day. It's a pretty cool area down here. It's way less crowded down here too. I spent a lot of time, and it goes it goes the length of the waterway. Doesn't go all the way around.
Yep.
But it does go the length of it, so it's kind of cool down here. There's also a stage down here with an amphitheater. They have performances and stuff down here from time to time. I think they put a stage in at Disney Springs as well. They do performances over there also. Mostly during the day, though, not too much at night. Here's the amphitheater. And they have a stage down here as
That
well.
looks like Bayside.
So, and again, you probably just see the lights and stuff from it, but this over here is Hard Rock Cafe, Chocolate Emporium, so Margaritaville. But that is pretty much it's pretty much all of Universal at this point. The only thing I haven't showed you is the parking garage. And what would be the point of that, right?
Hey, Rob wants to know how's the water. Jump in the water. Scott?
I'm definitely not jumping in the water. I'm not interested in a case of typhoid at the moment. So
right.
So, but Universal is City Walk's a pretty cool place to come.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids
Yeah.
here, but it's less kid oriented than Disney Springs. So, it's a pretty cool place for you to come if you're an adult or a young adult. and chill out. So have a good
Yeah.
time. It's open until, like I said, it's open until 2:55 a.m. 7 days a week. So,
Nice.
You
What's
know,
Went there by yourself
like
tonight and left your kid at your resort.
Yeah, where's Declan?
sorry, I didn't hear you.
Where's Declan?
Oh, so Declan, when I was having technical difficulty, Declan, he took off. He's running around, he's shopping, he's checking things out, and knowing him, he's probably had a drink or two now as well.
Right.
So, so I told him I would call him when the show's over, and we'll get out of here then. So.
Cool beans.
Oh, Declan left him.
That one.
Declan left
I really like these Friday nights. We're gonna have to quit meeting like this because
Yeah, these
I
walkthroughs.
really like these Friday nights. I really do.
Well, you know, the first night of our cruise is a Friday night. So I don't know if we want to do one on the Prima or whatever, because you know that's the way it is. We may have to not do a walkthrough, but do a show from the ship.
And
Yeah,
let Scott
absolutely.
run through.
And
Let
let Scott
Scott-
do a run through on a
Yeah,
separate
let Scott,
screen.
let Scott do a run through. Because you know Cheryl's not
Works
gonna
for me.
run.
Oh yeah, we don't have bail money,
We don't have bail
and
money for
we're on the
everybody.
ship anyway. So you know,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
we at least
Listen,
want to get out.
if Cheryl did the walkthrough or the run through, the only thing you'd see is dust.
Yeah, right. I would.
I know.
Oh,
She'd take
oh,
off.
black smoke. I just
She would
falling
take off.
tires.
Right.
She'd be zooming
Don't-
through,
Don't
cane and
don't
everything.
don't let her fool you, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, the cane is to
Cheryl
knock
can,
people
you
out of
know,
the way.
Oh, but we're gonna have
if
fun.
Cheryl was a pretend make believe spaceship, I'd say that the Millennium Falcon has its work cut out for it.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Absolutely.
For real.
Definitely. Yes.
Yep. Oh man,
Oh, everybody says Eddie has.
Eddie
bail.
has the bail money that he didn't have to use for Booze 1.0.
Yeah.
Money's gone.
Oh, okay.
Money's
Book another cruise. That was book another cruise money. That was not bail money.
That's right.
Okay, Cruiser McKee says, and Scott might be the fastest in the casino to run. He's definitely faster than me, but I might put the camera down and start betting.
Oh,
And Emily says your hair is fine, Eddie.
it is.
I know.
And yeah, Cheryl, I think you're going to enjoy the new Saturday show.
I am. I'm just waiting on it.
And see, I had no idea, or I would have packed mine, Cheryl.
I know, right?
See, yes, I'm telling you, it's Friday. It's Friday.
Yeah.
Bring it on the Prima.
Our shipmate, our shipmate, is ear hustling, so she keeps passing behind the monitor over here, and so she's listening for Prima clues, what to look forward to, man.
And she's taking her baby doll.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
she's got her whole mobile setup
Yeah.
over here in the corner, and she's like messing with the suitcases and everything. And Scott, I know you missed this a while ago, but the back of these shirts, they have a big old play button on the back of them, right? Our daughters, both of them, are pressing the play button, trying to get a video to come on. And I thought that was kind of cool.
That's crazy.
It is. One of them hit the subscribe button. I think that was Elijah.
Mm.
Yep.
They say I'm subscribed now.
Yep.
Little troublemakers.
Yep. Well, Scott, we really, really appreciate the walkthrough
Me
tonight, man.
too. I love them. I really do. I love them.
Yeah, I had a great time. Like, I love doing these walkthroughs and these runarounds, and showing everybody, some of these places, hopefully it gives people, the desire to come and experience it then, for themselves.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Well, let's see. Oh, okay.
I'm definitely having. I think I'm definitely having network issues here because you guys keep going in and out.
Oh, okay. No, that was baby. She just got up and then sat back down.
I did. I got up to, handle something with the kids because I heard something. So I went back and then I came back and I'm here
Yep.
back. I need to turn it. On. I need oh,
You cold?
oh, it's this. Oh.
Yeah, that's the fan. Computer equipment gets hot, ladies and gentlemen, and you have to have a fan in order to cool these things down. So yeah, that's what she's feeling. It's kind of cold right here at the desk,
Yes.
but I know it's no colder than the our friends from the north.
No, it's not cold like that in down here, but it will be next week.
It will
Well,
be. It's
I was informed today that the Tuesday after I get back, we're in for another 3 to 5 inches of snow.
Yeah,
nice.
it's going you all's way.
So
Oh, snap.
definitely not looking forward to that.
Hey.
Sarah, wake up.
I'm awake.
Hey. We got a super chat from you.
You
and you.
and you.
Thank you.
I was gonna see if you're gonna do it by yourself.
Well, yeah, I mean, once it was discovered that
I wasn't gonna say
you
anything.
weren't responding,
I wasn't responding.
and then,
And he
then
thought I was asleep. Not yet.
I know, right?
I will be in a few minutes. But come on. That is such a pretty view right there.
It is. That's a nice photo.
You should take
It
that
is.
a picture.
Wait a
El
minute.
Coliseo. Yeah.
It's a great shot.
Yeah, that is beautiful. That's a beautiful shot. Really.
The Piero froze. Yeah. Yeah, she froze.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's not frozen.
No, Cheryl did. Look at the water moving.
Oh wait. I thought Cheryl was. No, I wasn't frozen, Keith. I just wasn't going to say anything.
I know,
was
right?
just going to let him do it.
I had to check and see if a stroke was underway or something. Emily says we are getting more rain tonight into tomorrow.
Oh my God. We're getting the wind. We had the wind today.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Big wind out here today.
Yeah, in fact, it was so bad.
It's pretty windy here. I'm sure my earbuds are picking up a lot of wind.
Yeah, we
we
hear it picking up.
No, Keith, I do that.
Yeah.
Ever since Scott played that joke on me and Eddie, I can sit here and do it too. I can just sit here and not say anything.
But it doesn't help your case if I'm constantly moving.
Oh, that's right. Golly, I forget. You're right. If
It's
we
really
both-
hard to do with water behind you, but if you got a static background, then you can do it successfully. But it would take both of us.
Yeah, I forgot. Well, my side froze.
Your side froze?
Yes.
Well, that's what the laser lights are for. That's what the laser lights are for. Wait, if you do this, it's supposed to work. There they go.
So,
Margarita.
Prima, in how many days?
Our place still there. Wow.
13 days.
Nice plane.
Been there for a long time.
I haven't been there in a long time either.
Yeah. Wow.
That's what plane is that?
It's over at Margaritaville.
That's Jimmy Buffett's plane.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Cruzvet says, I can't wait to go to the silent disco with y'all.
It's called if you know anything about Jimmy Buffett, it's called the Hemisphere Dancer. It talks about it in some of his music.
That'll work.
We'll be going to the silent, what is it called? Silent disco?
Albert Lugo Studio says, did you ever see the live mannequins posing in a storefront?
I don't think he heard you.
I don't know. His internet's messing up.
Oh no.
Froze just a little bit.
There.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if you heard. Not sure if you guys heard me or not, but this is Jimmy Buffett's Jimmy Buffett. The plane that he talks about in some of his songs is called the Hemisphere
Mhm.
Dancer. So,
Okay.
and I don't know if this is the actual Hemisphere Dancer, or just a replica. But he flew a plane like this. So
Hey Scott, Alice Lugo Studio says, did you ever see live mannequins posing in a storefront?
in what storefront? Lots of storefronts here.
I don't know. I can't.
In any storefront, I imagine. Live mannequins. Oh, department stores in New York City.
No, but I know that they exist, but I've never been there to actually see them myself.
Oh, wow.
So,
Pretty interesting.
I imagine.
Because what was interesting to me when we went in June was the
We went downtown
naked women walking down
and they had
Times Square.
guy in all silver with a lady like
Amazing.
I have no idea what she's asking there. So
because Frozen people moving on the screen. So
The mannequins. I get it.
Sarah was frozen. Sarah wasn't. She was
Right.
acting like a mannequin.
I was acting like a mannequin
Right.
in a storefront.
In a storefront?
And it made me think of them.
And guess what? That's code for get on Timu. Wait.
I don't believe.
no,
Mm-mm. I
I
didn't
go
get,
for anything.
Oh, you had
I didn't get that vibe.
That was code. That was code.
I saw live mannequins inside an Old Navy store one time.
That'll
I
work.
don't know if that counts though.
Yes. Yes, it does. Cruise Vet says Timu.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Yep.
that was code from Alice to me.
Mm.
Timu.
So this restaurant here used to be Emerald Lagasse's, but now it's just called Big Fire.
Okay. That'll work. Oh, okay. Here we go.
I think
Bob
Emerald's
says-
kind of overrated.
Cheryl, the code for Timu is cook more.
Mm. Wrong house.
Mm.
Wrong house. That's like
This
asking me.
member gets hearts. He gets a thumbs up. Balloons
Don't let Rob get you in trouble.
and fireworks.
I'm not cooking. I'm so sorry. I'm in cruise mode and nothing is. Ooh,
I know, right?
these hands are not. Ooh, picking up a pot.
Mm,
What would a pot do? That. Ooh.
right. Emily says, have you guys seen the live statues? Same concept, but if you throw money at them in their money box, they will move to a different position.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the lasers. I don't know. The lasers are not. Oh, here we go. There we go.
Stop with that.
That was nice.
Somebody had nothing else to do with their time that they had to come up with this stuff.
Yep.
Yep. They had nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because whoever sat on iPhone, whoever works for iPhone and came up with all these things,
Yeah.
they got paid for it, but I don't know.
Well, supposedly they got paid for. They got their $6.50 an hour, and then iPhone is racking up the profits.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep.
What about the lasers? Ha
There he is.
Still awake.
Yes. I'm still here.
It was getting a little rowdy. There was a lot of people down along the water getting kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
early.
yeah.
So decided to take a little bit of a walk. I'm back up here again, near Pat O'Brien's, but not quite that far up.
That Pat O'Brien's looks good, man.
I'm serious.
Yep, they got po' boys and gumbo, jambalaya,
We got
shrimp
everything.
and grits. They
You're
got
right.
all my favorites.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
My son was
Pat
asking me
O'Brien.
earlier. He was asking me about gumbo and jambalaya, and he was like, "Don't you make gum?" I said, "No, I make jambalaya." He's like, "But it's too salty to eat because I can't seem to find a Cajun seasoning that isn't loaded down with an ocean of salt." So,
Right. That's what
so
slapped
I
your
don't
mom.
think he
in.
would like a gumbo very much. I was like, "It's got okra in it. That's slimy."
I love okra. What are you talking about?
I like okra too, but my wife doesn't like it. It's too slimy, she says.
More locations. More locations.
Well, the closest one to us is in San Antonio.
Man.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to mention too, when we went to Orlando City today, we saw a Shaq's Big Chicken location.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
when it ain't just walk up and get it for free, I ain't stopping. Because Shaq's is good, but it ain't good enough to pay for. I don't think.
Okay.
So,
I agree.
yeah, it's good, but it ain't good enough to pay for. Not when there's a Cane's right down the street.
Yeah.
So, Cane's not big for.
Man.
Yep. There's one in New Orleans, one in Orlando, and one in San Antonio.
Mm.
And
That
the
gives
Pat
us
O'Brien's that I
Go
know
back
has been
to
here
New
since-
Orleans.
The Pat O'Brien's
New
has been
Orleans.
here since like the beginning, since I've been coming to City Walk or Universal. So, like I said, from the time my son was in diapers, and he's 24 now. So it's one of the longest lasting restaurants or venues here at City Walk. I'm surprised it's actually still here because
Yeah.
almost everything else from that time frame is gone and been replaced with something else. Bob Marley, I think,
Oh,
was
you
here as
too,
well
Cruzman.
from all the way back then, so it's survived as well.
Yep. Shaq prefers Shaq's Big Chicken to Guy's Burgers.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys know, but Guy has a kind of a fast food like chicken restaurant as well, like where he has like chicken
Yeah.
fingers and sandwiches and stuff like that, or whatever it's called. Chicken Guy, I think is what it's called, right?
Yeah.
So
We
and
saw
he
it
has
on
he has a restaurant here, but it's not here at City Walk, over at Disney Springs. So there's a Chicken Guy over there. So Declan and I actually might try that tomorrow for lunch while we're over at Springs, just because I've never seen one anywhere else.
That's what's up.
So we might try it just to check it out or whatever. So
And Emily says you can keep that last green veg too.
God, I love vegetables. I love me some vegetables.
Yep. Veggies are good.
Mm. And the kids love vegetables. That's what's so good about it.
Yes, absolutely.
I guess if they see me eat it.
Mm-hmm. Because we eat it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably because of that.
Prima.
Prima.
oh, by the
Just-
way, so I was gonna mention this to you guys, like in the after show or whatever, or like through a text message or something. But when I contacted Norwegian tonight to get our bookings linked up for dinner, I was informed the representative took all the booking numbers and put them all together, but then I was informed after that they were doing it as a courtesy because as of November 2023, so just a few months ago, they are no longer offering that service to kind of predetermine who's sitting at what. So she said, we no longer offer that service. She's like, if you want to sit together in one of the dining rooms, everybody has to show up at the same time. and check in, for like whatever size party we are. She's like, and it's important that everybody is there because if one person is missing, they won't see you until everybody is there.
Okay. Well, that'll work. And also, we got this email today. What was it concerning?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, explain this to us, please. Because you can do it on Royal, and you talk about it a lot on Royal. When you upgrade, when you put in a bid for upgrade, say for instance, they send you the email, and the email says for the Ocean View, you can get it for $75 more per person. That's $150, right?
Right.
Okay, because only the first and the second person gets charged. Now, say for instance, they say put in a bid. So you go click it. I didn't go all the way through the process. I just wanted to see what was going to happen.
Right.
It was a line, and I put it at 75. So it's still the same. If we pay it or we bid on it. Correct?
You have to give them your credit card. I don't know about the way it works in Norwegian, but on any other line that you do that, Royal Caribbean for sure, they will whack your card automatically if they accept your bid. So you're kind of locked in.
Okay, it would be for both people. It's still 150.
Right.
Yeah, 75 per person. Yes.
So it doesn't matter if we bid on it or not.
Or if you just try to ask them for a regular room upgrade, because they make it seem like you're getting a deal, but even just pricing an Ocean View versus an interior like we have, we would pay the same amount no matter what.
Whether we bid on it or
whether we bid on it or call Norwegian and just order a regular Ocean View.
Okay, so this has been my experience on Royal Caribbean has not been that. So my experience on Royal Caribbean has always been that what they call Royal Up, right? The Royal Up offers, even the minimum bid, has always been substantially less money than what would be for me to just move my booking to that higher category cabin.
Right.
Always much less. So I always do the Royal Ups because I'm getting if they accept my minimum bid, I always never do the minimum bids. I never do anything more than a minimum bid. So MSC is the only line that I know of that will actually counter on the upgrade offers. So Royal Caribbean, if you put a bid in and they don't accept it, they just don't accept it. They don't counter. You just don't get it, right?
Right.
With MSC, they'll actually counter with a different amount, usually something in between. And, in between like what you offered like as a minimum and whatever the maximum bid is. Of course, I would never do that. It's the minimum bid or I'm not doing it. That's just how I feel about it. So, but with Royal Caribbean, I've had it accepted probably like 4 or 5 times the minimum bid, and I end up getting into that room. But again, in every instance, that minimum bid was always way less than it would be for me to just change to that category. So.
Okay.
But
so again, I don't know how Norwegian works though.
So with Norwegian, from my experience, was I put in a bid and I picked the lowest because I didn't want to pay more than what the lowest bid was.
Okay.
Right.
And the first time it was accepted, and we did get the upgrade. We had it inside and we got an Ocean View cabin. But the second time around, we did not. And I think it just has to do with how many rooms do they have available and how many other people did bid. And they're going to go with the higher bidders and work their way down to the lower bidders.
Absolutely. Yes.
But you're not
That's always
charged
going to
unless
be the case.
they accept the bid.
Okay.
Exactly. Right. Yes. Yeah. So that's the same with Royal Caribbean, and I agree. It just comes down to whether or not. So whether or not there's a lot of rooms available and whether or not anybody else who's participating in that upgrade has gone above the minimum bid. And I'm sure there are a bunch of people who do. So maybe if it's even $5 or $10 above the minimum bid, it's not that much more, but might be enough in order for them to get it over you. So, so maybe if now the intervals, like I don't know what the like with Royal Caribbean, whatever the minimum bid is. If you were to then go up to the next level, it's going to be whatever the minimum bid is doubled. And then the next one would be tripled, right? So you can't just kind of go in an increment above it. Like you can't go $5 or $10 above it or whatever. Not with Royal Caribbean, but maybe you can with the other lines. I don't know. So.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just gonna play with it, but then, I asked you to read before I did something wrong.
Yeah, and they said you're definitely going to be.
The bottom line is if you're willing to pay the $150, then do it, because if you're willing to pay it and they accept it, well, then you've got it and you're going to pay it anyway.
Right.
And if you're not, then there's no fear of being charged because they won't charge it unless they accept it.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
But I was just playing with it. That's all. I don't.
And here's the thing with me on Royal Caribbean, I usually get notification that a charge from in this case would be Royal Caribbean. I get all these notifications through Google Pay, and I have a credit card in Google Pay, and whenever there's a transaction through that, it always notifies me on my phone and my watch and stuff. And I get the notification that Royal Caribbean has charged my card X amount of dollars long before I get the email from Royal Caribbean that says, "Congratulations, we accepted your upgrade offer." Right?
Right.
I'm just like, when I finally get that email, I'm like, that's old news.
Yep.
So, because I'll even say to Beth, like if Beth is with me or whatever, she'll be like, "Well, how do you know we got it?" And I was like, "Because they just whacked my card."
Right. And
so.
And they also said only the first and second guest get charged.
In
our case, we got a third person in the room, so they would only charge us, but still move all three of us into the upgraded room.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Because when I'm sailing solo and I do an upgrade, even if I manage to get a single supplement booking, if I do on Royal Caribbean, if I do the Royal Up, I have to pay double. So my Royal Up bid always has to be for two people, even if my original booking was only for one. So.
Yep. Bama Nola. Good evening.
Jubilee man.
Yep.
Hi, Emily. Sorry. I was going to do the upgrade for this current sailing, but then I was like, wait a minute, we have an accessible room.
Right. Oh, y'all got the palace again.
And we might not get an accessible. So I was like,
Ooh,
no.
Okay, well, look who's going to be in the Great Poupon area.
Yeah.
I see y'all with your big room, man.
Yeah.
I see y'all. That's nice.
It is.
We're coming to the cabin anyway, so.
Yeah, we're coming
Right.
to the cabin. Bam, 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 bam.
Well,
FBI, open up.
when we want to party and we need that extra room to get funky and get loose, then then we know where we gotta go.
Bring the speakers and all that, right?
But-
One of the speakers.
And reggaeton, yeah.
Cruzvet said he might put in a bid. I'm in one of those solo cabins.
I don't know though. That's my thing. I don't want to hit continue.
No, I think when I went to book it, when I actually went to book it, when that was like in December. I don't know. I booked it in either November or December. The solo cabins were gone.
Yep.
Because I actually ended up getting a solo interior rate.
See,
Cool.
So,
I'm trying.
but the actual studio cabins were gone. They were no longer.
Right.
Oh wow.
Cheryl, they're not going to put you in a lower class cabin.
No,
They're going to
but
put you in a better cabin.
yeah, but
They're
what, I
bidding
want
for
the
it better.
ocean view.
Right.
But I don't know yet. Because for me, it doesn't matter, you know. But I know he's not going to be in the room. And when he does come back, I'm going to squirt him with some water. But him and Scott. But I don't know. We talked about it. I don't know. I think I'm okay in the room that I'm in. I think I'm okay.
So then don't do it.
Yeah, let's just waste it.
I'm definitely fine in my room because for me, since this is the first time I'm on this ship, I'm going to be out exploring the ship mostly.
That's what
you
it's
know,
gonna
Right.
do. So, and I'm okay because I'm gonna be asleep.
care less about the room at this point.
Yeah, I don't care.
Cheryl, you're going to leave me with the men? You're not going to keep me company?
All this premeditation.
I'm
and
only
stuff
coming
going
out
on.
when they go on the go-kart. And,
I'll stay home then.
that's gonna make me just fall out.
Somebody's got to film all of us because
Yeah.
otherwise, hey, if it's not on tape, it
It
didn't
didn't happen.
happen.
Whatever. That's gonna be the funniest thing ever. Oh my God.
Yep.
So as soon as we get on the ship, and Cruise Vet, if you're still here, you guys need to decide when you want to do it, the date and time, so you could do it as soon as you get on the ship. You could get in before they fill up.
Okay. Ben Manila said, I just posted my first review video of a product that a company sent to me. Hopefully it turned out good, well, or even great. We'll
Awesome.
be sure to check that out.
Well, knowing Billy, he probably broke it already.
Yeah.
Yep. That is cool.
What was that, Cheryl?
Y'all know I'm sleeping, so Cheryl will be booking another cruise on board. Oh no, I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you, but I'm in love with Norwegian already. Before I get up there,
I know. We've been watching videos, y'all. We really have. And I know that we are super excited about this next cruise we got coming up.
Yes.
And now that MSC is coming, I don't know.
I don't know when I'll go back to Carnival
Carnival.
unless the family wants to go on Carnival. See, we gotta incorporate the family to MSC and Norwegian.
Yep.
You know, we've got to
Well,
do.
don't forget we have the Blues Cruise coming up, so that's a
Yeah.
fun one.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I don't care about that because you know what? I am in love with the Paradise. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm in love with Paradise. I got
All right.
Paradise. I got Paradise stuff right there.
Yep.
Mhm.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm ready. I started when I booked my cruise with y'all.
Uh-huh.
Bam! I'll go decorate my room door.
Uh-huh.
It's not gonna look like a 5-year-old did it this time. I just wasn't ready for Halloween.
Right.
I told Denise, I said, Denise, don't even put me in the running. My
Yep.
room looked like a 5-year-old did.
You see about this.
Oh,
Hey, it's good that you packed your brain yesterday, Rob. That's something that you might need.
Picked.
Yep. And let's see. They sent me 2 of them. They must have known I was going to break it.
wow.
That'll work.
What you say? Yeah, Eddie said,
Yeah,
see?
see? Mine Billy already broke one. So there you go.
Yeah, and Cruise Vet Indulge Food Hall is definitely something that she's looking forward to with the little tablets
Yes.
and stuff, especially since that is where we're going to get the deviled eggs
Deviled
from.
eggs. I love deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs with bacon sticking out, big old thick fat slices of bacon.
Okay.
It looks awesome.
I love deviled eggs.
And
And when I saw them it was Sharon at Sea
Yeah.
had deviled eggs.
Oh, what's in there?
I've never had deviled
Oh,
eggs.
really? Oh my God. I
So what's in there?
Mm,
Antojitos, what's in it?
what do you got?
What's in it, damn it?
Scott,
What's in the store behind you?
Yeah.
What's in there?
authentic Mexican food.
It's a restaurant.
Oh,
Oh,
It's a restaurant.
No, I don't want no Mexican.
What did you think it was?
Puerto Rican stuff.
Uh,
Antojitos. Antojitos is like snacking stuff.
uh,
You know,
And then
empanadillas.
look what Emily said. Bacon, yes, you can keep the deviled eggs.
Oh God. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
I like them.
Like
I eat 4 or 5 of them in there.
Bacon's awesome.
Me
One after the other.
Yeah, easy. I eat those deviled eggs
Yeah.
easy. I don't even think I
Yeah.
chew them. I just
Either one bite or the whole thing
do
goes
they
in.
taste
and
like
Scott,
boiled eggs or?
Yeah. The white part is like the boiled egg.
boiled
And
egg.
then the yellow stuff is creamy mustard.
It's like
Oh,
egg
it's
salad.
mustard in it?
Yeah, it has some
What
mix.
you do is you make an egg salad with the yolks
I don't like egg salad.
and
she
you put it
doesn't
back
like
on
me.
that.
Hush.
But
you're not
Scott.
the cook.
Scott, we do have a Bubba Gump shrimp company here on the island.
I don't like it.
We saw that there was
Yeah.
one at
So
Disney.
actually
We got one here.
Yeah, there's actually one here in City Walk. I
Yeah.
actually started out right in front of Bubba Gump tonight,
Mhm.
so it's up at the end right before you get on the people movers to head into the garage.
Right.
But the first Bubba Gump I ever ate at was in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Actually, in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. The second one I ever ate at was at Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco.
Oh,
Okay, here's some fresh cruise news before it hits social media. Check this out. I will have some cruise news out shortly about a norovirus outbreak and DOT discloses major crimes on cruise ships for 2023 as I discuss who made it to the bottom of the list.
okay. My notification is on,
Yes.
and I've been hitting
Wow, that's some
everybody
fresh.
else. I got a whole bunch of what do you call those things? Screens open. I've got our screen open. I don't know whose channel I'm on. I don't even
Right.
know. But I've been going from thing to thing, so I will get your notification, Keith.
And Rob, the answer to this question is every time I take the dry slides, I'm going to be in the local.
For us, every night.
Hey, I'm gonna get fat on this cruise. I already made up my mind. Yep. I'm gonna be bigger. And I brought my sweatpants and my big boy pants. So it is what it is.
You bring your sweatpants because it's gonna be cold.
No, I'm bringing my sweatpants so I can fit into something on the way back
Oh.
and it still be warm.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like a good idea.
Emily says, Scott, 2 chicken tacos with cheese and Spanish rice, please, and some tortilla chips.
Yes, and some guacamole.
What dip? Okay, Emily, what dip would you rather? Guacamole, queso, sour cream, or salsa?
Okay, so
Guacamole.
Let us know in the chat.
When we went to Chewy's tonight, they brought us, in addition to the salsa, they brought us
It's a
this
choice of Chevy's.
Choice. What?
No,
What?
Chewy's.
Choice of
Chewy's.
Chevy's.
Like,
Chewy's. Yeah, it's Chewy's.
no, it's
There's
not.
there's
It's not,
other
Chevy,
Chevys in-
it's not Chevy's because I hate Chevy's. I will not eat Chevy's at all. I do not
Yeah.
like their food at all.
Chris McKee says
So
sour
it's
cream.
Chewy's. It's CH. It's spelled CHUYS.
Y-S.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Cruiser McKee says sour cream.
CHUYS.
Emily says neither,
Mm.
or maybe queso. Queso would be good. Cruise Vet says I'm still trying to
They
work
brought
off
us
the
this,
weight I gained from the Jubilee.
They brought us this like spicy ranch along with the salsa or something like that. It wasn't just normal ranch. It was like some type of weird ranch or whatever. It had a kick to it, right?
Yeah, like Chipotle
That
ranch or
was
something
really
like that.
It was really good. So we
Yeah.
ended up eating a whole like basket of chips and getting another one.
Yep.
Yes.
Rob says he'll need to be thrown into a wheelbarrow after coming off of the Viva, as I plan to pick up 30 to 50 pounds.
You can't pick up that much. Oh,
I know,
shit.
right? They say just plan on a pound per day
Oh,
for those of you that would like to cruise. A pound per day
or 2.
or 2.
I won't be that bad. I
Yeah.
could deal with that.
I can too.
I'll do that.
Because I'm gonna eat. I'm telling you, deviled eggs, queso, not queso. What do you call that? Guacamole and it is
Jalapeno ranch.
Okay.
Ooh, that'd be hot.
Yeah. I tried some like jalapeno flavored Doritos Cool Ranch dip, and it wasn't for me. It just I normally like jalapeno like everything. I mean, we're surrounded by all of it here in Texas, and I did try it. I didn't like it. I like queso better.
I
Queso.
bought some. That's what that is right there.
Yep.
I bought some. You know, I'm that person that whenever I see something new in the grocery store, I just pick it up. I do. I just pick it up and buy it. And
Nico,
Yep.
he's calling her sister. His sister's up there.
I had some of that jalapeno ranch, but it was a Tony Chachere's brand. It had a little too much in it, and so I passed it on to Grace. I don't think she liked it either.
Mm.
Oh, okay, 4 pounds per day. That'll
4
work.
pounds. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's like.
Don't let
20
that
minutes.
affect your vlog.
Okay.
That sounds like a
Oh,
nap
I
and a
can't
half.
Move.
Ooh, that's that food coma right there. Hey, Pickles.
Oh, she's up. She's not asleep.
Yeah, man, it's time to get up. It's nighttime.
She slept all afternoon.
Emily says, Cheryl, I am the same way in Trader Joe's.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yep. Pick up new stuff. Try it out. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
There we go.
I am. I can't help it. It's and I go to get new stuff in the store. You know.
Mhm.
I haven't heard of this before.
Emily says, I come out of Trader Joe's with 4 bags.
Mm,
And Cruise Vet says, Pickles is ready to party.
yes.
I know that's right.
I don't know where.
We got to get her listed as one of those, emotional support animals so she can come on the Prima with you guys.
She's gonna be.
I would love to bring her.
Oh, no,
Y'all
that's
come
Pebbles.
back.
Pebbles is the one that gives them hell.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pebbles is over there licking her paws right now.
Yeah,
But
see,
she's laying down. So
she's not even on the
She's a
show.
diva. She's a
Don't want no
diva.
part of it.
Mm. So what are y'all doing tomorrow, Scott?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Scott said they were taking
Tomorrow
it easy.
we're just tomorrow we're taking it easy, but we're going to spend probably most of the day at Disney Springs. We're just going to go over there, hang out. Declan wants to go to the Coca-Cola store. It's a 2-story store, and then on the roof, if you remember the last time I was down here on the roof, they have a big soda bar and stuff up there. So we wants
Right.
to go there. We're probably going to, like I said, go to Chicken Guy for lunch. And he wants to do some shopping and stuff. Spend his gift card he has. But more or less, we'll be coming back and making it an early night, because even though we don't have an early flight, we have to be out of our condo at 10 a.m. So
Right.
we'll be getting up and leaving early, and then killing a couple of hours somewhere in Orlando, somewhere here in doing something, and then dropping the rental car off around 2:00 tomorrow at the airport. For hopefully, we are flying Frontier. So hopefully it's not delayed or anything like that, and we're able to get on there and fly back at 4:00.
Nice.
Those $19 flights really look good on Frontier. I get them because that's what I booked Wendy on for the celebration. So I am trying to pass it by for Tampa.
I don't know if we get one of these MSC ones booked to Miami, I'd be willing to go Delta
Oh, okay.
at those prices.
$78.
Shoot.
And we did see that one for $78.
Yes, we did.
Under the TA rate.
I mean, I would never fly Frontier otherwise. It's just that, like I said, the Harrisburg Airport has 12 gates. It's a tiny little airport. However, Frontier does fly nonstop from Harrisburg to Orlando 3 or 4 days a week. It just depends on the month.
Nice.
But it worked out for us. I will probably never. I will probably not fly them again in the next 10 years, just because the hassle that I had flying them this time. I will drive to Baltimore in a snowstorm if I have to before
What,
I will fly on Frontier again. So
what issues did you have this time around, Scott?
She loves
Oh my
JetBlue.
gosh.
JetBlue.
Everything. We were delayed twice. We your checked bag on Frontier can only be 40 pounds instead of 50 pounds. They have these sizers for your carry-on and your personal item that have to fit in it. So I had to take all the things out of my normal backpack that I travel with, like my laptop and stuff like that. I take it all out and put it in this actual backpack here that I have on right now that I would normally just use to go to the parks. It's one of these backpacks that actually breaks down into a pouch or whatever. So I had to put everything into that as my personal item so that it would be small enough to be able to squish down inside their sizer so that it didn't charge me $75. I had to hide my laptop inside my clothing, inside my carry-on bag. They gouged me for the carry-on bag, as far as cost-wise to do that. I had to pay to pick our seat. The seat was literally like sitting on a board, and the seat back tray table, that's the tray table that folds down, was no bigger than a standard size cell phone, right?
Oh, wow.
It was not a table. It was like, it was like a number 10 envelope.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like tiny, so you couldn't even set anything on it. Yeah, you couldn't even set anything on it. Like I have a 10-inch tablet. It wouldn't fit. It wasn't wide enough for it to sit on.
Oh, wow.
So, it was just a real hassle. Just the whole thing, having to scale down our bags, having to pay for our seats, pay for this, pay for that, being delayed, the seat was uncomfortable. When we got to the airport in Orlando, our gate was unavailable, so we had to sit on the taxiway for about 40 minutes. Then we were told we had another gate. It took probably 40 minutes to get our bags. I mean, just the whole 9 yards. I mean, we literally did not get into our condo we were supposed to get in at 10 o'clock. We got in at 1 a.m.
Right.
So I just won't do it ever again. I just won't. I did it because I thought it would be, a convenience thing for my son and I. It was a later flight. Didn't leave wasn't supposed to leave till about 7. And I thought that gave him enough time then to get all the snow cleared and everything else that we got the night before. But at the end of the day, it just was not worth it at all. And no matter what, I just will not do it.
Cool.
And Emily, I just checked JetBlue. I can't get JetBlue from Houston to Tampa.
Right.
And I tried Dallas as well, because we'll travel to Dallas to get on the other flight.
Yep.
Yeah, so Baltimore is a Southwest hub. Baltimore BWI is literally only about, from my door to the terminal is about an hour and 5 minutes. So it's a hub. So there's about 9,000 flights flying out of there to everywhere down here and anywhere else every day. And then actually it would have cost me about $150 less for my son and I to fly Southwest from Baltimore down here. But again, I was trying to go for the convenience factor because we only live 15 minutes from the airport. Again, it's worth it in the end. I just won't do it ever again.
Right.
Jennifer, where do you catch JetBlue? In San Antonio? Because that's like 3
Probably
hours.
San Antonio. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to know where you catch JetBlue.
Yep. I know that the Intercontinental has JetBlue in Houston, but I'm not sure that we could do a
It's
straight
not-
flight.
It won't
Yeah.
go to Tampa.
Look, we
See,
take
here's
JetBlue.
here's how I used to
Yeah.
really like JetBlue a lot, and I used to fly JetBlue from Washington Dulles down to either Orlando or Fort Lauderdale. I used to think I thought JetBlue used to be a really great airline. I mean, and they were a great airline, but when they merged or partnered with American Airlines, they
Mhm.
drastically went downhill. And they are almost as bad as Frontier and Spirit now as far as nickel and diming you for bags and seats
Okay.
and everything else. So I personally would never fly JetBlue ever again. So,
Okay.
Yep.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
yeah, and,
Because
based on my most recent Frontier experience, I think that puts Spirit out of the possibilities for me as well, because from what I can tell, they're no different than Frontier. So.
Wendy went on Spirit on the family reunion cruise, and she made it on time. It was a
that was
split.
just
It was a split flight for her too, even coming out of Dallas, going
it took
to
her all
Orlando.
night.
It took her all day. They split her flight up, coming to Orlando like they did ours. We had to do a split
Yeah.
flight as well, coming from Houston.
Yeah, we were on South.
Yeah.
Where were we on?
Yeah, I just like I
Wow.
said, I just won't do it ever again. And I
Oh,
fly
yeah, we were.
Southwest
We were on
99%
Southwest.
of the time. I fly Southwest 99% of the time, and it's just because I decided, I mean, obviously Southwest has some of its has problems too, but you still can't beat
Mhm.
those 2 free bags. Two
Yeah.
free
Yeah.
bags and
That's what I like.
free
Two
carry on.
bags.
So.
And Alice Lugo Studio says our son-in-law works for JetBlue.
Well, they're in.
That'll work.
They can get standby tickets.
I know, right? Hey, Alice, I'm right there with you. I love Delta.
Oh, he loves
They
Delta.
got-
Our daughter was in Puerto Rico not too long ago.
Next weekend.
Yeah, this past weekend
Yeah,
she
Delta.
got standby in JetBlue and Blue go to Puerto Rico for King's Day and all that over there.
They got the big bottom seats, and they're comfortable.
Big bottom.
Big bottom.
Yeah. And seeing like most of the major airlines fly out of our airport, Harrisburg, American, United, Delta, they all fly out of there. The problem is that they don't fly direct anywhere. And no matter
Yeah.
where you're going, when you fly out of Harrisburg, unless you are on a Frontier flight coming to Orlando, you have to lay over somewhere. And I am never, ever, ever looking for a layover.
Yep. Cruise Vet says I use United mostly. They've been pretty good to me.
We've done
Yeah.
United.
And Rob says he likes American.
I like American
Yeah.
too.
So we used to
Yeah.
when my kids were little, we used to come to Orlando about 3 times a year. We always flew United out of Washington Dulles. Back then, it was like some type of weird variant of United called TED.
Yeah.
So we used to fly United TED all the time from Dulles down to Orlando. $78 usually, $59 or whatever. They didn't charge for bags, they didn't charge for seats. So I could throw 4 of us on a plane for almost nothing, and we could come down to Orlando. So we used to come down about 3 times. So I flew United a lot. I had a lot of United miles. I have a United credit card, but I don't really fly them, so I don't really get much use out of the card. So.
Right. Yep. Rob says, but for the love of God, please do not do a 40-minute connection. It has to be longer than that because of delays.
Well, the problem for me too is if you fly out of Harrisburg on a connecting flight, you're either laying over in Charlotte or you have to fly all the way out to Chicago and then fly from somewhere
Right.
else. So I'm never about flying to Chicago. And Charlotte, I don't know if you've ever flown into Charlotte, but the Charlotte is a massive airport that is habitually, riddled with delays and issues. Or you'll get to Charlotte with a 20-minute or 30-minute layover, and your gate will be like 9 miles away from your connecting
Yeah.
gate. You know, and you have to just run
what
and
I
run and run and run and run to try to catch it. So
Cruiser with Keith says, I only do direct flights. I don't understand why people take connecting flights if they usually cost more.
yeah,
I don't know.
right.
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
just
I'm
think
always
That's
looking
the
for
only
a
flight you could have.
I like direct flights.
He likes
as much,
direct
as
flights,
much
too.
as I can.
Yep.
Yep.
yes.
See, when I lived in Miami, I used to do JetBlue. Once I moved to New York, I started working on this retail company that I was working with. They put me on Southwest out of LaGuardia. Southwest, you know, they stop everywhere.
Yeah.
They make the bless you. They make stops everywhere.
Bless
So
you.
sometimes I'll be leaving like 5 o'clock in the morning out of JFK. I mean LaGuardia, and I'll be landing wherever I was going at 8 o'clock at night. All day I was flying somewhere.
Hey, Big Mama, welcome in.
Welcome in.
Mhm.
That was loud.
So hey, so listen, my battery is down to 10%, so I am
Mine
gonna jump
too.
out of the show tonight. Before I lose all my juice. But thanks for putting up with the technical difficulties. I hope everybody enjoyed the walk around City Walk. If you have
Yes.
a chance to come to Universal, definitely do it. It is a fantastic park. We have always liked it way more than Disney. So,
Yep.
but everybody have a great weekend. I will see everyone from the great cold north on Monday morning.
Monday morning.
That's right.
See ya
Y'all be safe.
and have a safe trip.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, everybody, thank you so much
Wait,
for coming onto
I
the
thought
show
it was
this
time
evening.
to go.
That
That
Where
was
you
a
going?
blooper. That was a blooper.
was a blooper.
That was a blooper. Oh my god.
We need to get that into the intro.
Oh my god.
Yep. I think that may be happening. But good night, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really appreciate you coming in. As always, please hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good evening.
Have a good night.